Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed last month's stories. Which one was your favorite? I'm curious to know every time which one you prefer. For those who watched from the beginning of this new format, or for those who watch also the French version, I want to know. Tell me everything, spill the tea. Okay, so this is what we are going to have for this month's story. So this one here, the Oswald Wirth, my faithful story cubes. Then we have the 78th Tower Spreads, and this one, the Chamane Oracle. Let's get started. As always, I will fast forward until everything is spread out and we can just do the card reveal and go straight into the story of the month. Okay, and we are back. I don't know if you can tell, but today I'm actually shooting outside because it's finally summer over here in France and we are enjoying it very much. Okay, so let's start by revealing what's the matter of the story. Okay, this one says entrance into a new project or starting a new project with its energy. What do you have to offer, advices, long-term, mid-term, short-term vision and everything. So I'm guessing it's going to be maybe something about maybe business. We'll see. So let's see about our characters here from the start. Okay, so we have cups, coins, ooh, and temperance. That's interesting. Okay, so actually we have two characters, and this one is the energy. I think this was the case last time. I thought we had three characters, but actually no, it's one card that is actually the relationship between those two characters in a way. Alright, then let's see what the outcome is in a way. Okay, so here we have love. Here we have the totem, and here we have the wolf. And then as for the dices, here we have two people shaking hands and they have an agreement. Here this one wants to speak at some kind of meeting. Here we have a kid playing with dolls. And here we have someone taking a jump. Again, I think this one was there last month. Let's see what story we can cook up with these cards here. Okay, so our story is taking place in the 1950s. Here we have our singer who has long explored emotions and she's singing about them. Yes, it's a she. And I believe her name is Amber, but I keep hearing tender, so I don't know. I kind of want to call her Tender for some reason, so let's go for that. So here we have our singer Tender, and here, with our coins here, we have a manager. Okay, this manager, he has kids, he has a family, but he recently just took the jump and he just left, and he's about, I don't know, 35, 37. His name is Jimmy, and he just took a turn in his new life. So he's recently separated with kids, and the way I feel is that he was one day not really drowning his sorrows, but just sort of pondering on his recent shift in life, and he was in this, jazzy bar with a smoky atmosphere, people drinking whiskey and whatnot. And she was singing, Tender was singing, and something sort of clicked. Trust me, she was, I don't know, maybe I don't know what age she was. She was younger than him, but not as young that Jimmy here is a predator, okay? We don't do that here. This is not really a thing. Maybe one day we'll show up, but that's only to pass through a message and bring healing, as always, with my stories. So, I don't know, I think she's 28, 29, which is not that bad. And especially at the time, the age gap was handled differently. And, I mean, let's be honest, okay? 28 in the 1950s was basically 38 or maybe even 42 or 44 in our time. So tender, singer, 28, and Jimmy recently divorced a dad, and he's 37, and he is a manager in the music industry, okay? He's doing well, he has a good business going for himself, but he sort of blends in, you know, he makes money, but there wasn't any big shot or anything. Nothing really to stand out, and he wants to speak out. He wants to stand out. He wants to tell a different story. He wants to make a difference in the business industry, in the music industry. So that's all about him. And as you can see here, I think with this little dice here is that he's going to become Tender's manager, and it's going to go well, okay? Both are going to be happy with the deal. So that's good, because it doesn't always go that way. And of course, they are going to fall in love. Why is there always love in my stories? Honestly, I know I'm kind of a romantic, but come on. So they're going to fall in love. Should we discover a little bit more about that love? I think we should. Okay, let's just take 2 dices. That should be enough. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we have those 2 here. Tell me, before I go on, let me know in the comments, what do you think this could mean? To me, what it means is that it definitely took a turn, you know, in their lives. Someone knocking on the door and some kind of a right turn. So I'm guessing it had to be a bit audacious, a bit bold, and it was literally the right turn. So I think it was a good call, you know, and one of them was bold enough to knock on the door and make it happen. So that's good. And actually what I hear about this card here, Totem, that you may have wondered about since the beginning, because it's in the middle and then it's kind of intriguing. To me, Totem is actually the name of the song she's going to perform, like the first single that's going to make her famous, thanks to Jimmy's management. So Totem, to me, is the name of the song. And do you want to tell me what the song could be about? Let me know in the comment. Let me know what song called Totem. What would be the topic of that song? Let me know. I'm curious. Let's figure it out together, okay? And then with the wolf here, it's about perseverance, stamina. So to me, it says that this business is going to last pretty long. You know, it's going to work itself out pretty nicely. And I kind of want to know how it's going to sort of end in a way. Okay. Ooh. See? Told you. We have a singer. And here it's a ball bouncing. So I think it's just gonna keep bouncing and bringing gains and, you know, success, and she's gonna keep singing. It's gonna keep working. I'm not sure about their relationship, and I'm not sure that's what's really important. The fact that they had or have a relationship at some point in here was, I think, what sort of kick-started the whole project, the whole career. It was more like a fuel. Yeah, like a Kickstarter, you know, it doesn't mean it was here to last, but they both had very interesting, you know, energies to mix and merge together to allow for this success to happen. So this is what I have here for now. So we have basically a success story in the 1950s. I kind of want to, at some point, maybe have illustrations to go along with the stories that I make. Or perhaps I could do like a 2-part video, a quick first part where I do what I do now, and then a second part where there's someone illustrating the story, you know. But later down the line, okay, I do not have the budget to pay for an illustrator right now. But I think it could be cool, you know, create the stories and then have them as a quick illustration or anime or something. Could be nice. I want to use the last cube here before we wrap up to see what happens with Tender and Jimmy here, just out of sheer curiosity because I can be a bit of a gossip. Okay. Ooh, ringing the doorbell. Interesting things are happening. Well, to me, it means they're gonna move in together. That's what I hear. Is this what you're hearing as well? Let me know. So they're going to move in together. The business is gonna be flourishing. It seems to be like a pretty good success story. And then for those who are maybe stumbling upon this story in relation to singing, to maybe a relationship with an older man, or a business inquiry in their mind, or a wound related to business, maybe you got some answer from here. That's what I'm hoping my tarot stories do, is they first bring you entertainment and then bring you some sort of healing or maybe some sort of lead to explore and, you know, get a little snippet of a message here somewhere. So I hope you got that. I hope you enjoyed today's story, and I'm really hoping having nice holidays for those of you who have holidays, and for those of you who are working still. I'm sending you all the strength and patience in the world to go through this time, and maybe fun, you know? This is actually possible. Alright, until then, take care, and I see you next month in the next video. Bye bye! Hi, it's me. I'm just popping up right after shooting the French version because I did not mention that from now on I'm gonna start doing some tarot reviews on my Instagram account, both reels and posts, because I have about, I don't know, maybe 30 decks by now, and I don't know, I want to talk about them. I want to keep talking about cards. I want to keep talking about how I found them, what I think about those decks, and I want to keep handling, you know, cards, and I don't know, I'm really being called to do things with tarot cards this past month, so I'm just gonna follow my own trend. And well, not that I'm gonna be the first tarot reviewer ever, but it's going to be new sort of for my content. So you won't find it on YouTube, you will find it on Instagram, so make sure you follow me, and I'm gonna put it right here, or I should say maybe right here, wherever. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, and I see you on Instagram. Bye bye!